Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Oh, did everybody forget that the Pearl of Wisdom show is on? Where is everybody in the house? You know we're going to be talking about Brady Tkachuk, right? Yeah, Brady Tkachuk is good. I think the Ottawa did well, and I know a lot of people disagree with me here, but when they continue building a team around Brady Tkachuk, his offensive numbers are going to come up no problems. I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. Uh, I think it's going. They're going. I think he's going to easily play his way into that contract and past it. But you know that because you know I'm a big Tkachuk supporter out there in the land. So yeah, who's in? Who's that? Who do we got in here? Say, reveal yourselves. Reveal yourselves to the land. Oilers, man. Woo! How you doing, buddy? Yeah, they got him. That was the whole thing. They got him for the 7. He wouldn't go 8, but they got him for the 7. And 8.2. Ottawa got, I think it's a good deal for both sides, pretty much. Uh, I think it's fairly unfortunate, but for Tkachuk, that had to play on a team that was so young early, so his numbers didn't look a lot better than they will be. But that's the way it is when you're drafted by, that high. You're going to play for teams that are young and not very good, obviously, or they wouldn't have been drafting you. So it's just the way it is. But he got paid well. 7 games is 7 years is good for Ottawa. I think Ottawa did well. I think Tkachuk will play himself past that contract. I do. I think Tkachuk will be getting 70 points seasons, maybe as early as this year. Playing with Stützle. Eventually, I think they'll likely move Stützle to the middle. You gotta remember, his best center he's played with is Norris. Norris is not a number 1 center. So if he were to be playing like with number 1 center in his career so far, like Lafreniere, look at how good he is. He's going to be very, very good. But look at his first 2 years. The numbers are not spectacular. But, and Tkachuk's numbers are extremely good considering who he had to play with. So I think Ottawa did well. Yeah, I mean those are 2 guys that are buying into Ottawa's cap issues, and I am kind of surprised that they did. However, if Peterson and Hughes play what they can be, especially Peterson on that 3-year, his next paycheck could be just absolutely astronomical. Vancouver might not be able to afford him. Uh, that's why I have a pretty. I think Besser's going to get traded. I hate to say it, but I think he's going to. Because Besser is going to be looking for 7, 8 million, something like that. And if he's not willing to do that bridge, I don't know. I just don't think he can fit in. And I love him. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against Besser. It's just really bad contracts to bad players like Myers. We'll talk about that today, but you watch Myers last night, he was freaking horrible. Terrible. He had one big hit, but for the most part, he's just terrible every night. He looks so awkward. Darcy, yeah. I didn't get to see that. I crapped the bed big time. House of spanking for Perlo after last night. I did horrible. I did horrible. I thought Chicago would be way better than that with no McKinnon, but I was watching the Oilers Vancouver game with Peyton on the radio We were doing a live stream there. And you guys got to check it out when we do live streams, man. It's pretty freaking good. But so I kind of moved over. But yeah, Colorado was just totally Chicago. Jones played absolutely despicable last night. Absolutely horrible. Signs of what he was in Columbus. But it's only game one. They're going to have to work with him because he hasn't played well the last 2 years. But I'll tell you what, if that contract doesn't work out for Chicago, it's all over. It's over. They are in big trouble if that contract doesn't work out, for sure. I don't know how anybody's going to take that contract. He's got a lot of years left, too, in that contract. Doesn't he have a lot of years still on that? That was a terrible contract. Right from the get-go, it was a terrible contract. I don't know what they were thinking. They obviously weren't watching Myers in Winnipeg. I don't know. Like, he's 31. What is he? Oh, 2024. Okay. So it's 2 more years. Yeah, maybe that could be it if they could find a way to move that Myers contract. But the problem is they don't have much for defense coming up either. Jet Wu has not knocked it out of the park so far. And ever since he was drafted, he hasn't been very good. Let me get you up on my phone so I can see what you guys are chatting. Horrible. I thought Chicago was... Yeah, even Jack Johnson scored a goal. I know, that was crazy when I saw that. Well, I mean, I suppose he's going to score every once in a while. What was it? I guess, he's probably got a little wind under his sails now that he's playing back with the other Johnson there, because they played in college and stuff like that. And he doesn't have to be the man at all there. He just has to be a support player for what is a fantastic defense. What was I looking at here? Oh, that's what I was doing. Oh, yeah, they will. You don't think they're going to be able to resign? I don't see why. Let's take a look at Ottawa Senators. I guess I better change my title here so people know what we're talking about. Did the Canes had Johnson? I don't even remember that. Okay, anyways, let's bring up Ottawa. Let's see what their future looks like for whether they can sign what they can sign. Like they get crushed for having like an internal cap, but I think if they're gonna go for it, they'll cap out. So you got Josh Norris. We'll see what he does this year. Stützle's got to put up some numbers this year. with 29 points in 53 games last year. That's really good for an 18-year-old. I'm sure he's going to be fine. So probably Stützle is going to be running in 2 years. Is probably going to be running in the $9 to $10 million mark, maybe something like that. So they'd have a guy at 8.2 and a guy at 9.5. That's not horrible if they can get him signed up for 8 years. They could. I don't think they're going to be too afraid to bridge Stützle because I don't know. Sanderson, who knows what Sanderson's going to do yet. White won't get what he had before. White has not lived up to the contract he already has. So Drake Batherson was a beautiful signing at $5 million. That was a great signing. So they got for Drake Batherson at $5 million. Shane Pinto will need a contract. We'll see what he turns out to. I don't think they're going to have a problem here. I don't think they're going to have a problem. They're getting guys signed up for some pretty cheap deals. You got to remember the cap's going to be going up too. It will go up eventually in the next little while here. So. Murray's already got to 6. That's the big one. And he's hurt again. He's sick again or something. He's not playing tonight. Murray. But he's only signed up for 3 years, and yeah, you're right. He's going to need another contract. But I doubt very much he gets a contract bigger than he already has. So I'm not really too worried there either. I don't know. I don't think they're that bad off. Yeah, it was a tough go trying to get that contract for them. It's good that they got him signed up for at least 7 years. That is what's really good. How old is he going to be there? He's going to be you watch though. I'm telling you, you've heard it here first. I think Tkachuk is going to put up some numbers and make that contract look absolutely. And what he can do in the playoffs when they make it, I think he crushes that contract. I think he absolutely crushes that contract. He's 22, so they got him till he's 29. And there's no, my gosh, there is no movement clause or anything in that contract. Oh, wait, no, it's unconfirmed. Sorry, I apologize. There's no performance bonuses. They don't do bonuses. There could be a no movement clause that's not confirmed yet. I'll be blown away if there's not an NMC in there somewhere. Mad Sogard? I don't know much about him, dude. Which is odd for me. Let's look at their depth chart. Oh, goaltender. Mad Sogard. Okay. He is what? He plays for Denmark. So far, he hasn't played anything. Where's he playing? He's going to play in the AHL. Big boy, 6'8", 200 pounds. Yeah, should be put up some good AHL numbers. What do you got in 2019? That could save their ass if Murray doesn't turn his stuff around. Hey, Marcus Hunt! Woo! Marcus Hunt! Thanks for coming in, my friend. We're talking about the Tkachuk and how that affects Ottawa and stuff right now. I personally think they're going to work around that contract okay. I do. I think that would be stupid. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Mercer! Oh, we got everybody coming in now. Yes! I think it was a great signing. People talk about his numbers, but he had nobody to play with. He had nobody to play with for a long time, and he was still getting 45 points for a kid. I think he's going to be absolutely fine. I think he's going to be a 60 to 70 point guy that you absolutely is so hard to find. He's a rare player that plays with he just plays the right way in every way you could possibly imagine. I just absolutely love him. He is up for every single freaking game, Tkachuk. And his competitive fire, name some players like maybe Stone. I think Ovechkin has competitive fire like that, not as consistently as Tkachuk does, but there are not too many players that play as well as him, that play with that kind of competitive spirit. I just freaking love him. I don't think so. I think Tkachuk's the future captain. I know Stützle could be a captain too. I mean, that's what's beautiful about Ottawa. Both of those guys are just freaking unbelievable competitors. They're building a cup contender there for sure with the character and I think they're going to do better this year than they did last year. Before we even get into our picks today, I'll tell you, I got Ottawa over Toronto tonight. I think Ottawa's going to be coming out like a bat out of hell tonight. Toronto better be freaking ready because Ottawa is going to, if Ottawa's going to outwork Toronto tonight, for sure. CL. How you doing, CL? Thanks for coming in, my buddy. Woo! CL in the house. Right on, man. We're talking about the Tkachuk contract, obviously. It's the biggest thing right now. I'm just happy for Ottawa to have him signed up for 7 years. I really was worried. I was worried. If there was any truth to the idea that he wanted to go to St. Louis and all of that, I didn't know, he could sit out for a very long time, but I think it was a good deal, and it's very happy for Ottawa to have that guy, because small market teams like that, he's just perfect, just freaking perfect, man. What do you think about it, CL? You think it was a good pickup? Well, Boucher, Sanderson made the lineup. Sanderson didn't make the lineup, did he? I haven't even checked. I could have. I did. How did I not notice that? Did I not check Did Sanderson make the lineup? No, Sanderson didn't make the lineup. Where is Sanderson, by the way? Tyler Boucher is probably like a third liner type guy, but he's the kind of guy that you love to have. They have been through enough. McTavish looked good last night. Yes, he did. Yeah, watch Anaheim. I had him low, but I'm a little concerned because Trevor Zegras, I'll tell you, that guy just exudes confidence in a team. And if you get a team playing with like a high level of confidence like they did last night, Winnipeg looked absolutely terrible last night. What the hell was that all about? I don't want Matthew and as an Oilers fan, I don't want that to happen. I don't want both of those. I don't want both Kachucks in the division. Did you know, Oilers man, that before Puljujärvi fell to him, the Oilers had Matthew Tkachuk's jersey in their hand. They almost had Matthew Tkachuk. They were going to select Matthew Tkachuk if Puljujärvi didn't fall to them. If Colorado took Puljujärvi instead of Dubois, they were going to take Matthew Tkachuk. It would have been an Oiler right now. They actually even showed it. They had their hand on Matthew Tkachuk's jersey with Matthew Tkachuk's name on it, and they were sure, like they were taken by surprise. They were sure Columbus was going to take Puljujärvi, and they went up there and took Dubois, and they took their hand off the jersey and put it on the one with Puljujärvi's name on it, and went up. Yeah, we'll look at all of that when we're doing our picks. We'll look at our games from last night. And we'll look at all the games from last night. We're going to review all the games. I'll take my play because I was doing tonight. I'll tell you this too. If you guys are going to be there tonight, let me know. If I can get enough people that can be there tonight, what I'm going to do, I might do a channel surfing live tonight. If you guys are willing to be in on that tonight, I'll do a channel surfing live stream. I need at least, and who can be there for that? You don't need to be there for all of it, but yeah, I don't think they would play Tkachuk in the middle, but Tkachuk, whoever in the middle, Lindholm, Tkachuk. That would not be a fun line to have to go up against. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, what was I looking for? I was looking for looking for Sanderson. I don't see him in the prospects. Oh yeah, I do. So it looks like Sanderson was sent back to college for another year, so he won't be playing. They got Tyler Kleven too, and Sanderson and Kleven play together with each other. Boucher for sure was sent down. He's playing junior this year. So we don't need to worry about any of those guys this year. Parker Kelly made the team this year. Svechnikov, Aho, Jarvis. Holy crap. That's going to be fun to watch. You'll be there? All right. We're going to do a channel surfing, okay? So what we're going to do is whoever's on there, well, you're going to all watch whatever you want. But let's see. Let's look at the games for tonight. And I thought the Rangers game, I couldn't believe that the Rangers put Georgiev in net last night. What the are you doing? Are you kidding me right now? Georgiev? And remember when we were doing the picks and I said, Vanacek is in and I'm wondering what's going on. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. And Shesterkin wasn't confirmed yet. And I said, they're not going to put Georgiev in, right? No, there's no way, right? Like, I would not have taken the Rangers last night if I knew Georgiev is in there. I don't think Georgiev is that great of a goaltender. I don't know what they were thinking. Now they got to play now they got to play Dallas, who's fresh, and they're on a back-to-back. And I love Shesterkin, but man, oh man, like, that is going to be a tough game for them. I'm sure they'll lose by halftime. Yeah, the Eagles, the PA teams this year are not looking good, man. Pittsburgh and the Eagles are not looking good at all. The games tonight, okay. I'm really interested. Oh, well, that's why it's going to be a channel surfing. I want to see Canadian Sabres and the Maple Leafs and Senators. I've got the Penguins and Panthers, so I'll be looking at that too. I'll be looking at all of them, man. I want to see the Islanders, Hurricanes. I wish I could watch them all. I want to watch them all at the same time. Eventually, this channel was crushing it, so go tell all our friends, and we're making all the monies in the lands, I'm going to have a basement, and I'm going to have TVs, like 4 TVs. I'll be watching like 4 games at a time. That's when I'm not traveling to where you are and going to games with you guys, taking you guys to games in the Perlo and the Jetto Frolic. Just wait till that happens. Igor's got to be in net today. That would be just stupid. But I think Dallas will probably win that. That was like, I don't know. They're a different team with Shesterkin in there, but they're on a back-to-back, and Dallas is going to be pumped. So here's one I probably won't watch too much of. The Coyotes and the Blue Jackets. I will creep over and see how Lion A is doing, but I'll be on the under on that one. Tampa Bay. If Tampa Bay does not win that game, I'm not picking Tampa Bay for the rest of the year. There is no bloody way. And I know I've heard how they struggle in Detroit and all of those sort of things. But there is no way they're going to have an effort like they had against Pittsburgh and come back into Detroit and just suck again. I just freaking cannot believe they're going to do that. Well, the Rangers were not great, but Georgiev let in some bad goals, and that really screws things up for teams. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will have 2 million. We will have 2 million. This is our channel, right? Our channel. Because we even do like all our videos pretty much are based on what you guys say. So I'm doing a video today, I think on, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet what I'm going to do. Laughing, yeah. But when you have a goaltender that plays as shaky as Georgiev does, it's hard to get things going, man. I think that's a bad situation for him to be in too. If they could find a way to get a veteran goaltender in there instead of a guy who, you know, it's just a really awkward situation to know you want to be a number one, but you're not going to be because Shesterkin is there and they already paid him large. I think they should use him to get a veteran goaltender and maybe a draft pick or something like that from somewhere else. Well, because, okay, I think the logic here was, by Gallant, was that if they put Georgiev in that game, and they can manage to beat Washington with Georgiev, then they've got their better goaltender with the more tired team against Dallas. I think that was the logic behind that. Well, I don't know if they're that high on him, but that's what it's who he has to work with. And they don't want to play Shesterkin back-to-back, so they decided to go with have Shesterkin play with the more tired team in front of him since he's the better goaltender. But Georgiev looked really shaky. And yeah, the Rangers, I mean, Washington's a big team, man. They're still a big team. And when they are 100%, like I got to give them props. They played really, really well too. And so look at Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov played fantastic. Well, I suppose we should look at the games now, but tonight, I can't do it all the way up into the Kraken and Predators and the Golden Knights and Kings. I don't know how long. It'll be till when I feel like at o'clock. And I don't know when I'm going to really start, so keep your eyes out for it. I'm going to start I'm going to basically start the moment Caroline leaves. We'll be at a 4-point game, yeah. Byfield for the Calder. I don't think he's going to get enough points. I haven't really, you know what? I haven't really looked deeper into some guys. Like the obvious ones are Caulfield and Spencer Knight. I don't even know if he's going to be the best rookie on the LA Kings, actually. I think the LA Kings' best rookie might be Kaliev. Kaliev is a guy that I'd be looking at Rookie of the Year. Shane Pinto. I think Shane Pinto still has a chance this year, doesn't he? Or did he play too many games last year? No, Shane Pinto by the Ottawa Senators. Watch out for him. I could see him getting a Calder. The crazy thing is Arizona doesn't even have anybody that could be Rookie of the Year besides Victor Soderstrom, who's injured. Trevor Zegras is an obvious one, yeah. Or Trevor Zegras or Drysdale. Trevor Zegras or Drysdale. McTavish. Don't forget McTavish. I mean, if he's going to crush it like he's been crushing it. McTavish went up before he got drafted, like last year, he wasn't even on the board for a first round pick. He just kept on climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And every time you watch him, you're like, oh my God, this guy is crushing it. Is he going to be able to sustain it? And they keep on asking it, and he keeps on sustaining it. So I think the intention was to go 9 games, but Dylan Cousins, there's a good one, Lauren. Dylan Cousins could be in there for Calder. Maybe we'll see. I mean, he didn't do well last night. Cole Perfetti, Winnipeg. Yeah, Cousins is a good one, though. Am I forgetting anybody? I think Lundell made the Florida Panthers. You got Lundell. He could be a surprise. I don't know if he's going to get enough minutes on the top line, though. I don't know if he'll get enough minutes, but add Jarvis. Yeah, since Jarvis made it, Jarvis is another one. Jarvis is another one, yeah. What are you getting with the Lightning ML though, Turner? Not very much. Yeah, the under on the Jackets game seems pretty likely. I can't tell you too much though because people pay me for that sort of thing. So I did put some free stuff out there if you want to take a look at it though. Yeah, I like those. You'll be surprised. I got those seem all right. Like I said, I can't talk too much about some of those, Daryl, because I have people paying their good hard money to me to do those picks. But I will give you that. I'll tell you that. There's a couple there I can talk about. I think that I haven't put out. The Kraken PL. That's pretty good. I think you'd have to put that in a parlay though. He hasn't made the roster yet, so okay. We'll look at the games from last night though. We got to get going on that. We've been 40 minutes already talking about this. So the games last night and what everybody's picks were, and the first game. The first game was the Canadiens versus the Leafs. And Montreal put up a good effort, that's for sure. It did turn out to be an under. I had the score right, 2-1. Did anybody have 2-1 Leafs? Mercer, no, but everybody gets a point. But nobody got the score right. But Masta and I were wrong. We took the Habs, but I did get the score right. But what's some notes about that game? Drouin. It was nice to see Drouin get a goal last night. That was cool. I hope he has a great year. I really hope he has a great year. Bunting was in on a point. How many minutes did he play last night? Bunting played 13 minutes. I think that's the max you want to give a guy like Bunting. For sure. He's on the smaller side. But you weren't in here to make your prediction, bud. See, that's what you miss out on. You could have got a Pearl of Wisdom necklace, possibly. Lauren, you had 2-1 Leafs? No, you had 4-3 Leafs. Lauren was. You had 4-3 Leafs. I got 4-3 Leafs written down here, not 2-1. With all the new stuff in the lineup for Toronto, Kerfoot had 15 minutes. Never had one shot on goal, one hit, one block shot. I don't know what they love about Kerfoot. I seriously have no idea what the love affair for Kerfoot is. It's ridiculous. We're not really keeping points because we don't have hockey news reports. Unless somebody else is willing to keep points and all that, because I don't have time. So, Nick Ritchie had 12 minutes of gameplay, and from what I understand, he didn't play well. Kampf played 17 minutes. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you do not want Kampf playing 17 minutes. That is not good. he's not a 17-minute a game player. Yeah, maybe. Nylander had a great game last night from what I saw. And then Hull played not very well. Muzzin always plays well. Dermott always plays poor. Sandin looked good, thank God for the Leafs, though, because they need Sandin playing well, for sure. And then Campbell had a great game, and that's so important for Campbell to have a great game. As far as Montreal Canadiens, they're playing Anderson too much. He got an assist last night, but 18 minutes a night for Josh Anderson. Suzuki, of course. I didn't really see a lot of this game. So what did you guys think of everybody that played? From what I understand, though, Drouin played really well. Nylander looked ready to go, yeah. Then the groaner of the night, my gosh. Why you put Georgiev in here, I have no idea. But the score was, what, 5-1? I think Devondra, who's not in here and is a big Caps fan, had 4-1 Capitals. Mercer, of course, Mercer, the picking god, had 4-3 Capitals, and the rest of us had the Rangers. I had nothing right here. It was really hard to judge how well everybody did last night because once Georgiev looked shaky, they all fell apart. Now, that being said, they need more leadership still on this team because their pushback, they started off well in the first 5 minutes, and then it just seemed like everything took the wind out of their sails. Their responsibility was not good. Yeah, I'm surprised they were so bad too. But like I said, what are you putting Georgiev in there for? I don't know. As far as ice time is concerned, what did Lafreniere had 14 minutes of ice time last night. I think you'll see that go up because Gallant is just getting used to this lineup, and he's pretty young, so he's just giving him a look-see to see what he can handle. Reeves had 5 hits last night. He played there was no fights. Kako played pretty well last night. Out of the guys that did play well, Kako wasn't bad. One thing I should have probably took into consideration is the Rangers are going to be taking a little bit of time for this team to gel too. So yeah, that's true. You don't put too much stock too early for sure. But Ovechkin looked fantastic. Lapierre scores his first goal last night, and I know you're watching, Henri Lapierre. Good for you, my friend. A guy that came back from an injury like he did, pretty awesome for him. First, to make the lineup, and second, to get his first goal in his first game. Woo! That's pretty cool. Mantha did nothing, hardly. I didn't notice him at all last night. Very unnoticeable. But Kuznetsov with 3 assists last night. Hendricks, that's right. Hendricks, Lapierre, right. That was pretty sweet. Defense, Orlov and Jensen played 20 minutes last night? My gosh. That is insane. I still say this defense isn't going to hold up, man. I just can't see it. Van Riemsdyk, I don't know about Verhervey. What I've seen of him, he looks like he's pretty good. But Jensen, that is a lot of minutes for Jensen. However, nobody had more than 20 minutes, so it was a defense by committee. And Vanacek looked good for the work he had. And I didn't, you know me, I'm not a Vanacek guy. He'll probably prove me wrong, but Kempney got sent down to the minors. All right, the next game, this is pathetic. I just can't believe. You would think that the Jets would just come out flying after what happened last, getting swept in the playoffs, but it was the Ducks that came out flying. And I'm pretty sure nobody had the Ducks here. Oh, yeah, there was one person. Mercer again. Mercer nails it again. Mercer took the Ducks 3-2. The score was 4-1. Labby is the most winningest American coach now. Wow. And the Jets' new defense, how did they distribute that? Perfetti only had 9 minutes last night. I didn't get to see this game because I was watching the Oilers one. Pierre-Luc Dubois did virtually nothing, from what I can understand. Your guy Svechnikov had 6 minutes last night, Lauren. Kopp had 18 minutes. They're playing him in the top 6 now. And on defense, Dylan played 15:48. I think you'll see that go up. Pionk had 18 minutes. DeMello 15. Morrissey played 25 minutes last night. And I guess he must have played with Schmidt because Schmidt played 23 minutes with him. Mason McTavish got his first. Henrique got potted one last night. The game winner. And Raquel Drysdale got an assist too. McTavish played 14:40, got a goal and an assist. Also, my guy that I really like, Lunderstrom, got 2 assists last night. I think he's darn good. Yeah, Doc got nailed, and there's going to be it looks like there's going to be a suspension there. Again, this game was going on while I was doing the Oilers game, so I didn't see how everybody played. Drysdale played 20 minutes, third most on the team. So shows you the confidence that they're giving there. And then Gibson, of course, rocked it. Then the Oilers and Canucks. Now, I did this game last night, and I'll tell you what. Both of these teams' defense are absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I know Dave Staples from the Journal said that Duncan Keith had a good game last night, and I don't know what he's talking about. Duncan Keith, good game for Duncan Keith, I guess. But not a good game. It was just an absolute, like, Tyson Barrie was a dumpster fire all game. It was disgusting. If it wasn't for Demko and Smith, this would have been over all day. And when I mean that, I know you need a goaltender, but they were playing absolutely fantastic last night. That was really the true story of that game last night. Was Smith and Demko because the defense was terrible. McDavid really didn't have a stupendous game, but I think Puljujärvi scored, and he looked good. Puljujärvi looked really good last night, which bodes well. Hyman looks fantastic. Hyman looked like he's sitting in there with that second line of Hopkins and Yamamoto. Turris, the worst guy on the ice by far last night, and they put Turris out with the last minute left, and I know what Tippett does this because he sees a guy who needs to build confidence. He's showing confidence in him because Turris needs to have confidence in his game after getting in actual shape over the summer. And then they played him in overtime too. And then, which was unbelievable. You should have saw, if you were watching it last night, Peyton was losing his mind. If you like to see a guy lose his mind on lives, join me and Peyton during an Edmonton Oilers game. You'll see it. Lots. Especially with what this Edmonton Oilers team is going to be. This Edmonton Oilers team is going to blow leads all year long. It's going to be an absolute crap show in Edmonton. I mean, in that sense, they're still going to win way more than they lose, but they're going to blow a lot of leads, no doubt about it. They're going to have to score themselves so no doubt about it. You were there, Oilers, man, you know. Peyton. It was funny. Where are you from, Oilers, man, by the way? Anyways, while you're telling me that, Alex Chason played an absolute unbelievable, what the hell, 14 minutes last night and looked pretty mad doing so. Highmore played 14 minutes last night. It appears Podkolzin only played 7 minutes. Are you from Edmonton though, or are you where? I'm in Edmonton. Pearson played 19, Horvat 21. Pretty average, but I don't know what the heck Chason's getting 14 minutes for. Defense, Ekman Larson got his first goal as a Vancouver Canuck in the normal Ekman Larson way on the power play. He's really good at finding those holes. Duncan Keith used to be really good at that. He was on the fourth line, Lauren. He's on the fourth line. Played 7 minutes last night. Hoglander got 2 assists. As far as I'm concerned, Hoglander needs to be on that top line. Needs to be up on the first and second line with Pierce. Take Pearson off. What did Pearson get last night? He was pretty invisible. 20 minutes he gets. And he was invisible, like literally invisible. No, he won't be a fourth liner, but he's a kid. You're in Devon. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Turris played 10 minutes. Puljujärvi scored from Nurse and McDavid. Zach Hyman from Draisaitl and McDavid. So McDavid had a bad game and he still has 2 assists. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Hoglander, and Garland got his first assist as a Vancouver Canuck. And Hughes from Hoglander and Miller. Warren Fogle that's about right. Warren Fogle had 11 minutes last night, and just like you said, Lauren, he's got mitts, stone mitts. All he's really good at is ragging the puck down low. That's all he's really good at. He's a third liner on a good team, maybe a fourth liner. Where are they playing Bear in Carolina? Skeevier looked really good last night. Yeah, I know. I didn't disagree with you. I was That's what I kind of thought of Fogle too. Skeevier played very good last night for the 7 minutes he played. He should have got way more minutes than that. As far as I'm concerned, who do they have as their... Did they have Bobby Ryan playing last night? Yeah, I think they are not Bobby Ryan. Ryan, I think he should have played him instead of Ryan. Ryan, to me, does nothing out there. He had a good offseason, I guess. Larson gets paid a lot. I mean, he did score a goal, but I can't say he looked fantastic. I don't think it was... I think the team might be better, but it's not good enough by a long shot. That's a middle-end team. They'll probably make the playoffs one and out, probably, I would say. The only thing that might save them that way is Demko could steal games like crazy. He's insane. Duncan Keith played 15 minutes of doing really not great. Pretty vanilla hockey. If that was his good hockey, like the Journal said in the paper here, then we're in trouble, honestly, because that was just average at best hockey right there. Cody Ceci, same. Russell made some stupid plays. It was just ridiculous. Barry was a dumpster fire all game long. And Bouchard got 22 minutes and looked good. And Nurse actually looked really good last night. So, anyways, what do we have on that? Weichel, 4-0 Oilers. Devondra, 4-0 Canucks. Mercer, 5-4 Oilers. Mercer's 3 for 3, of course. Masta, 4-2 Canucks. I had 6-4 Oilers, and CL had 3-1 Oilers. CL was the closest of the bunch. Well, yeah, he's a good first pass out of the zone. No doubt about that. All right, Avalanche and Blackhawks. I guess that's next. Blackhawks, Avalanche, yeah. So we had... I didn't get to watch much of this game, but what I did watch of it, this score is actually really not... what do you say? Colorado should have won by a lot more. Colorado really outplayed. Even the shots on goal don't really give much justice to what it really was. Like, at least what I saw, every time I saw the Avalanche down in the Blackhawks zone, they could do nothing against them. But Jack Johnson scores his first goal as a Colorado Avalanche from Burakovsky and Nichushkin. Gabriel Landeskog, who is the one that might be getting suspended for the hit on, who was that? On Doc. Hopefully Doc's not injured. I haven't heard anything about it. He scored from Kadri. Apparently had a good game. At least he got good points on the board anyways. Bowen Byram potted one early. I had a prop on Kubalik, and he scored, so I feel good about that. Nazem Kadri got another one, so he got 2 points. And Bowen Byram got 2 points. That defense is absolutely freaking unbelievable. And that's without Taves in there. You put Taves in there? Yeah, Bowen Byram scored. And then Connor Murphy finished it off at the end, unassisted. So, interesting to see who Chicago's playing lots. Borgstrom got 13 minutes. He did make the lineup. He got a point last night. He's been kind of stewing. He was in Florida. I don't know. I can't even remember how they got Borgstrom. How did they get Borgstrom? Was it just for a draft pick or something? I can't remember how they got him. But he was with Florida. Couldn't find it on the roster there. Kyra got 10 minutes. Taves played 17 minutes in his first game back. And 2 shots. It's probably going to take him a while to get his legs going after taking a year off. Oh, Darcy, I forgot to mention, Darcy Kemper ripped it up for Colorado too. He's my pick to win the Vezina this year. If Grubauer can put those kind of numbers with Colorado in front of him, Kemper is going to be, as long as he stays healthy, doesn't get injured, Kemper could definitely win the Vezina. Because those numbers, they care about numbers, and those numbers could be just absolutely disgusting with that defense in front of them. So Doc did play the full game by the looks of it, thank God. He had 5 shots on goal, played 18 minutes. Kane didn't have, I don't know, like I said, I wasn't able to watch too much of this. And Johnson, the other Johnson, played 13 minutes. Is that right? No, that's a different Johnson. Oh, what am I talking about? That's a Johnson that they got from Tampa Bay. So his first game he played 13 minutes and was on -3. Owie. Jones played absolutely horrible, apparently. Horrible. His analytics for the game were like the worst on the team. But that being said, he does have to get used to playing on Chicago and all that kind of stuff like that. So we got to give him a little bit of grace, I guess. But he did look bad in Columbus the last 2 years. Marc-Andre Fleury, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. You guys tell me what he looked like. Santo Ranta played 11 minutes, a surprise guy on the roster. Good energy, buddy guy. He's got some offensive upside. Alex Newhook only played 10 minutes. Jost had a big 15-minute game. That's probably the most he's ever played in the NHL. And Jack Johnson played 20 minutes. Eric Johnson played 17. They played Jack Johnson more than Eric Johnson yesterday. Makar, of course, didn't get any points. Yeah. Okay, so Fleury had a soft game. Go Caps! Woo! Thanks for coming in, buddy. And I believe that was all the games last night. So I'm going to go grab a coffee, and then we're going to get into our picks for tonight because we got about an hour for that. I could run a little bit late if I have to. So I'm going to go grab another coffee. Steele's really busy with the website right now. We're at that point on the website where we're grabbing sponsors, as many as we can find. He's also got a full-time job, so he can't do he can't do these daytime ones. He looked good, but I think the Rangers kind of made him look good. They had a lot of weak shots and stuff like that. That's the thing about the Rangers. It's the veteran leadership that's really needed there and give them a little time for Goudreau and those guys to help these guys and how to respond to certain situations. Last night, they just didn't respond well. Forgot about that. Ovi passed Dion, yeah. And they showed Dion. Dion looks good, man. Marcel Dion, for his age, he looks really good. He looked really good last night. But they showed him on Sportsnet rooting Ovechkin on because that's the way he is. Dion's like just one of the greatest guys of hockey. So, Yeah, we got Lapierre got his first career goal. That was pretty cool. He went nuts too when he scored that. Okay, I'm gonna go get. You mean he'll pass Gretzky? Was that a Freudian slip there, Mercer? So we're gonna get out your pens and papers, boys and girls. Get out your journals, your protractors, and that little thing that you go to make circles like that thing. Get that out. Helen's stitching up our pearls. Helen, I'll tell you, Helen is like just freaking, there is yarn and things flying everywhere right now. Just going like that, like with all the subs I got the last couple days. It's cray. So keep it going though, man. If you haven't already, sub up to the channel, hit the like button. Make sure we got like 6 people watch it and only 4 people like it. I'm pretty sure if you're watching and you don't like it, you probably need to get a hobby. So make sure you hit that like button there, guys. Okay. So we're going to look at tonight's games because we got lots. We got lots tonight. And the first one we're going to be looking at is the Canadiens versus the Sabres. And guess what? Before I go in, I'm going to go grab my coffee. But before I do, I get to do something. Because you know who looks like is going to be in the net tonight? Martin Boo for the Montreal Canadiens. Martin Boo. Everybody do it now. Everybody, okay? Ready? 1, 2, go Caps. Come on, look straight. Straight. Look here for now. This is important work we're doing here at Pearls of Wisdom Industries now. All right? Everybody. Don't leave. Somebody left. You can't leave when you're doing the Molten Bowl. You can't leave. You're not allowed to leave. What the heck? Find out who that is, monitors, which is pretty much everybody. I'll have to make sure they go into the spanking room after this. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Molten Boo. No, CL, it's O. You gotta really get the O. Ooh. Like that. Exactly. Molten Boo. Not bad. Not bad. I'd say Lauren is the best at it right now. Martin Boo. I'd say Lauren, you guys, you gotta work on that. Everybody, that's your homework for tomorrow. So you just sit in front of your mirror for a good, not too long, like just like 2 hours or whatever, and go, Martin Boo. We want to all nail that. Because when I pick you guys up in the Jetto Frolic, we're going to go to a Montreal game when Molten Bowl is playing, and we're all going to do it all game long. So you got to get good at it. All right, I'm going to go get a coffee. Where'd everybody go? All right. Okay, so first game we got the Canadiens and the Sabres, and like I said, Molten Bull is looking like the starting goaltender. I'll bring it up here just to make sure. It's unconfirmed. Don't tell me you're going to go back-to-back with... The smart move would go back-to-back with Allen. And then I may change my pick here. But assuming Molten Bull is in net, I guess. Injuries. Montreal has a slew of injuries. Yes, I said a slew. Slew of injuries for Lauren's got Canadiens 3-1 on a back-to-back. Remember, they played last night. Oilers, man, 4-2 Canadian, 4-2 Habs. CL 4-1 Habs. And let's see what we got here. Sabres, except for Eichel, really have nobody that's crazy being out injured. Montreal has Mike Hoffman's out, Edmondson's out, Carey Price, Shea Weber, a lot of injuries. Mercer, oh man, you scare me, dude. 5-3 Habs. And Perlo. Darlene is hurt. Let me refresh this. Darlene is hurt? Maybe I didn't refresh this. No, Darlene's not hurt. Well, at least TSN says it's not that he's not hurt. But I got the Sabres 4-3. I think the Sabres are going to win this on a back-to-back. Montreal's pretty hurt. Molten Bull is not very good. I mean, if there was a chance for the Sabres to win, this is the one right here against Montreal. Yeah, Darlene is playing, yeah. I'll look at the roster that they're going to be putting out here. Okay, they're playing Tage Thompson up the middle with Bjork and Kajula. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. No, sorry, with Asplund and Olofsson. So they're spreading out their offense for sure. Jurgensen's with Eakin and Okposo. Hinostroza with Middlestad and Skinner. I just have a feeling that Buffalo's going to come out like a bat out of hell here and take this game. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a back-to-back. Yeah, anyways, I put it in there. I'm putting it in there. You're fair to share. Yeah, we're going to do that right now. I just have a feeling about Buffalo tonight. I think Granato's a fantastic coach, and I think they're going to be ready to play tonight. Montreal will be a little tired after the emotional game against Toronto, and with Molten Bull in net, if he is, I think it could be trouble. I think they could pull it out. Not 100% confident, but I think they could. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Kings versus Knights. You're going to have to stick around, Marcus Hunt. Find out. Next game. Yeah, the next game is the Senators and the Leafs. Again, the Leafs are on a back-to-back, of course, because they played Montreal last night. Mrazek is going to be in net, and Forsberg is going to be in net for the Senators, which I'm a little bit iffy about. No Matthews, of course. Is Canuck? Yeah, Kachuk should be playing, shouldn't he? Is he not? Is he not playing? Because I know he. Why wouldn't he be playing? He should be ready to go. Lauren has 3-1. 3-1 Sens. Mercer 4-3 Leafs. Sarah Volley says that Kachuk's not in. If Kachuk's not in, I might change my mind. I just don't understand why he wouldn't be. CL 2-0 Leafs. Okay, let me see. I got to find out that. I got to find out if Kachuk is going to be in tonight. Ottawa Senators. Because if Kachuk's not going to be in, I don't think I can go with. I don't know if I can go with Ottawa. Oh, it's not. They haven't put him on the. Still on the non-roster. Let me look that up. Not Matthew Kachuk. Why would I care about Matthew Kachuk? Four hours ago. I am not hearing anything. Oh, that ticks me off. You think it'd be all over that. This would be all over the news if he's not playing tonight. Why would the guy sign a contract and not play tonight? Are you guys getting anything on that? Do you know why? You said Saravelli. Okay. Let me look up Saravelli. Is there a reason or what? Saravelli. He likely won't be playing. Oh my God. Why? Oh man, that sucks. I really don't know what to do with that pick now. That changes everything if he's not playing tonight. I gotta update my Patreon now. I think I fade the game now. If he's not going to be in, I don't understand that. Okay, I got to put a pick in, so I don't know. I think it'll be a tie. I'll go 3-2 Leafs, I guess. I just canceled my bet on the Sens game. Like I don't understand why he wouldn't be playing. You're not ready? Like what the hell? You're not ready to play? What's going on there? Islanders on a 13-game road trip starting tonight. Yeah. So they're going to be bullish for winning this game tonight. That's going to be the game of the night to watch, man. I want to watch that game. I'll be watching that game, Carolina and okay. Penguins and Panthers. Tampa Bay mailed in a nice victory for the Penguins last game. I cannot see Florida doing the same. Yeah. Penguins and Panthers. Okay, so who's going to be the goaltender for this game? Bobrovsky is confirmed. Jari is still not confirmed. That's the one that scares me is Bobrovsky, but Oilers, man, is taking the Penguins. Wow. 4-2 Penguins for the Oilers, man. Mercer, 5-4 Panthers. Lauren, 4-2 Panthers. Oh, there's a Valentina, the Habs guy coming in. Nice. Thanks for coming in, buddy. 4-2 Penguins is a bold prediction. I don't know if I would use the word bold there. But it's Pittsburgh. They freaking just win. Like, it doesn't make any sense why they win a lot of the time. They had no business beating Tampa, but Tampa just mailed it in. Tampa just mailed it in, man. Matt Kierstad's going to play after who got injured? Nudavara is injured. They not saying how, which I think is better anyways, because I think Kierstad is a better defenseman than Nudavara. So I'm perfectly okay with that. Yeah, I mean, they always win. They just, doesn't matter what they have in their lineup or whatever. They just seem to win. But logic would say Florida's not going to pull a Tampa Bay and just absolutely crap the bed here. Even if Florida loses, they still work their balls off. All they got to do is outwork Pittsburgh here. Obviously I'm taking Florida. I liked Mercer's 5-4 there. That was a good one. I'm going to go 5-2. 5-2 Panthers. Yeah, worried about Bob. Yeah, that's why I don't want to go 2. Yeah, you're right, 5-3. Bob's going to at least let 3 goals in. You're right. What is, I got to look at the over on that one. Like, if you look at the Pittsburgh's lineup, it's probably the same, right? Gunsel, Carter, Rust, Zucker, Rodriguez, Kapanen. Oh, they got Heinen in the third line now. Oh, Gunsel's back tonight. Have you heard that Gunsel's back tonight? That will change things a little bit, I suppose, but still. This roster should not be winning games. Just should not. Demelin, Letang, Pedersen, Marino, and Friedman and Ruhwedel. Oh, you had 5-2 CL? Oh, well. I wrote it down, so I guess we both have... Oh, no. Okay. 5-2. Good. That's the reason why I changed it. Well, it's weird. It has him in the lineup, but it says COVID protocol day to day. But they have him in the lineup, so I'm guessing he's going to be in the lineup. I got to change my title on my stream, by the way. I forgot about that. You said 3-0. 3-0 Leafs? I thought I had you for 4-2 Habs, Oilers, man. Oh, yeah, 3-0 Leafs. I got you there, yeah. Yes, right, 3-0 Leafs. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. Okay, next. Gunstill practiced yesterday. Well, he was just on COVID protocol. So, yeah, I guess Gunstill's probably going to be playing tonight. which really has me looking at an over here for sure. I'll have to take a look at that after the stream. Oh, okay. All right, next game. Dallas Stars versus Rangers. Rangers on a back-to-back. For reasons I still haven't been able to figure out yet, Dallas is playing Holtby tonight. I would have to imagine that Shesterkin is playing. But stranger things have already happened, like last game, when he didn't play. Who's going to be the backup? I guess it's going to be Hudobin. So they're like completely forgetting that they have Ottmeyer now. I don't understand. He was like the best goaltender for them last year. Ottinger. They're Holtby. Why Holtby? They're not on a back-to-back. They're just their first game. They're not playing tomorrow. Mercer's got 3-2 Rangers, even though they're on a back-to-back. I am on the fence about this game. Oilers, man. So you're taking 4-3 Stars in OT. Yeah, Stars versus Rangers. We're doing them right now. I'll tell you the lineup. Ben, Sagan, Radulov. I thought they were going to put Ben as a third-line center all the time, and now they got Ben, Sagan, Radulov back. Jacob Peterson, because, oh yeah, Robertson is injured, remember. Blake Como is injured as well. So Jacob Peterson, 22-year-old, from Sweden. He was a 5th-round pick. Last year he got 33 points in 46 games. 6'1", 170 pounds. That's pretty light. I hope that's unbulked up. But surprise, surprise, Jacob Peterson is playing with Hintz and Pavelski. Raffle with Faxa and Garyanov. I like that line. And Kuvertana with Glendening and Tanner Kiro. Keeps on popping his head into the NHL every once in a while, and he's playing tonight. Walt Holtby is playing tonight, yes. Holtby is playing tonight. And if you're new here, just put if you can just listen if you want, or you can put your predictions in for each game. There's fabulous prizes like a Perlo Wisdom watch, a ring o' frolic, a Perlo necklace, Perlo Wisdom necklace. I forgot what all the prizes are. There's so many of them. All of those. If you get the score exactly right, you get all of those things. So you got Lauren has Stars 4-2. So you like the fact that they're playing Holtby? Or you just think the Stars are too good anyways, even if they're playing Holtby? CL has got 2-1 Stars. Oh, you changed your score to 4-2 Rangers now. I'm going to stick to my... It's hard to win on back-to-backs. Shesterkin will probably keep it down, the scoring down. But I think Dallas is going to come out like a bat out of hell. It is at home. I got 4 3-stars. Hope he does suck. I don't know. Maybe he'll get in a good defensive system here. Ryan Suter's playing with John Klingberg, if that interests you. SL Lindell is playing with Miro Heiskanen. And Sekera is playing with Hakanpää. That's the other one. It's Molten Bull and Hakanpää. So work on that one too. Hakanpää. I'm going to get, when I'm doing streams with Peyton, who you know is awesome at names. I'm going to get him every time there's a Dallas game. Every time they say Yanni Hakanpää, he's going to have to say it like that. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be Sagan to Hakanpää. By the time he finishes saying it, there's going to be like 2 passes already done. Hakanpää. Yeah, so practice that over the night there. That one's going to be one you're going to need to know as well. Important work we do here at Pearls of Wisdom Industries, isn't it? Next, okay, wait, I'll see what the Rangers, if they change their lines up after last game, because they could have, because last game was so poopty. There's a very good chance. New coach, didn't go well. Change up the lines, maybe. But he may think, wow, I'll just keep on rolling with it till they find chemistry too. So, Hockey News Reports. We need you back, bud, to do the picks. Yeah, they should. By the way, Hockey News Reports, you missed it. From now on, here on in, when we're doing live streams, Yanni Hakanpää will be pronounced Yanni Hakanpää. Just like that. So, Simeon Mountain Boat. All right. So, okay, we'll quickly look at the Rangers depth chart here. No, same lines. Oh, Sammy Blais has been moved up to the 3rd line with Heidel and Goudreau. That'll bring some meat to the lineup. And Dryden Hunt now moves down with Rooney and Greaves. Nobody back from injuries? They don't really have any injuries. But besides that, it's the same. I'll do spreadsheet if you want to, if you can commit to being here, Hockey News Reports. If you want to do it, I can do it. I will do it. But I'm not sure you're able to do that because you're a busy guy now, right? Or do I just send it to you anyways? Yeah, I'll do it. If you're willing to do it, that would be freaking awesome. Yes, we do. Absolutely, CL. No doubt about it. That is the dream, my friend. Hakanpää scores on Molten Bull. That would be freaking beautiful. That will be beautiful. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Longest ever username on... Yeah. Okay, so... What do you want to put a pick in here, Hockey News Report, since you're there? We're doing Stars versus Rangers. And we got to get moving to our next one here. Because I'm going to be running late again tonight. We got lots of games to do here yet. So Okay, Islanders versus Hurricanes. Barn burner tonight. I think the Islanders are going to be stoked to try to get as many wins in as they possibly can. 5-4 Rangers for H Hockey News Reports. 5-4 Rangers. 3-2 Sabres. Here's the thing about the Sens. I liked the Sens too, Hockey News, but Tkachuk is not going to be playing tonight. That has me a little bit concerned. Okay, for the Islanders game. I heard Sorokin was going to be the goaltender for the Islanders. They're going with Sorokin as their number one already. Sorokin against Freddie Anderson. Sorokin is going to be in for the Islanders. The Islanders lineups look like Lee, Barzal, Palmieri, Beauvillier, Nelson, Bailey, Parise, Pajot, Wallstrom. I don't know why they're not playing Wallstrom up there more. Bailey should be down here with Pajot. Wallstrom should be up there. Johnston, because Martin is injured with Cizikas and Clutterbuck. Chara's playing with Dobson. Green's playing with Mayfield. And Pellich is playing with Pulak, with Sorokin being in net tonight. As far as the Hurricanes, our friend Lauren already said that Jarvis will be playing in the number one line, apparently. Where the heck is Carolina? Carolina. Okay, they don't have him on the number one line. They don't have him in the lineup at all here. They don't have him in the lineup at all, Lauren. On Cap Friendly, they have Kokiniemi, Aho, Nichis. Kokiniemi gets the top line with Aho and Nichis. That makes sense. Play him where he can get confidence. Svechnikov, Trocheck, and Teravainen. I like that. Niederreiter, Stahl, and Fast. Lawrence, Stepan, and Martinuk. They got Bear playing with Slavin. Brady Shea playing with Pesci. And Cole playing with D'Angelo. And they have Seth Jarvis as a scratch. Okay, well, let me check here. I'll put Jarvis playing tonight. The Hurricanes add more roster. The opening night roster will feature 7 new players. It doesn't mention anything about Jarvis playing tonight. I don't see anything about it. Levo went down to the Wolves. Yeah, okay, I got to write everybody's picks down here. Lauren had 4-1 Islanders. You're taking the Islanders over your Canes, eh? I think that I'm probably leaning that way as well because they, it's going to take a while for Carolina to mesh. Mercer, 5-1 Islanders. Wow. Can somebody write down Hockey News Report's picks so when we get to them, where they'll be able to do that? Oilers, man. So you're taking Canes. Oilers, man, is taking the Canes. 3-2 Canes. If you're new, just tell me what you think the score of these games are that we're doing right now, and you'll get fabulous virtual prizes tomorrow. I'm missing some people here. I got Lauren, I got Oilers, man, I got Mercer, I got CL, I got to do CL. 3-2 Isles. Okay, I'm putting 4-2 Isles down. I can't wait to watch that game, though. I'm excited to see how the new... Canes always play bad in their first game. Good to know. Okay, I'll be all over the Islanders then. All right, next game. I think I got everybody. What did Hockey News Reports have for this game? What did anybody know what H&R had for this game? I forgot. Let me look here. 2-1 Isles. Okay. I was surprised so many people took the Isles on that one, but next we got Coyotes versus Blue Jackets. I know that Merzlikins has been already... Hockey News Reports has 5-2 Blue Jackets. I'm sweating like a bugger here. I'm taking this tie off. I'm doing some extra time today, so I'm taking the tie off for today. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'll do it. I'll do it. You watch. See? Just like that. Done. Okay. Coyotes versus Blue Jackets. And the starting goaltenders, I believe, are, yes, Carter Hutton versus Elvis Merzlikins. And let's see what the lineups are going to finally look like for both of these teams. I'm kind of interested in that, if they changed at all. Arizona, what the heck is their lineup going to look like? Keller, Schmaltz, and Kessel's going to play tonight. Kraus, Johan Larson, and Fisher. That's an actual second line in the NHL. Brian DeZingle, Travis Boyd, and Dmitry Yaskin. And then Andrew Ladd plays his first game since I don't even know when, with Jay Beagle and Louis Erickson. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, that is awful. What an awful lineup. Chikrin plays with Ilya Lyabushkin, who last year could barely make the roster. Oh my gosh, you guys are way down here. Now, Gostisbehere and Strawman and Provolnov, who I don't even, he was like a 5th round pick, and Connor Timmins. Wow. Okay, and as far as Columbus is concerned, which doesn't look much better, but a little better. Lauren says 2-0 Jackets. Laine, Tessier, and Voracek. That line stays. It's been staying all preseason. Nyquist, Roslovich, and Bjorkstrand. Boone Jenner, who's been named captain of the Columbus Blue Jackets. And the young Cole Sillinger makes the lineup. Max Domi is playing. And Eric Robertson, Corrali, and Gregory Hoffman, who is a 28-year-old guy who's playing his first NHL game. Werenski's playing with Jake Bean. Gavrikov is playing with Boquist. And Kukan is playing with Andrew Peak. All right, let's see what everybody's got here. Yeah, that's what it says on Cap Friendly. So Cap Friendly had it right. CL. Is Ladd for real? Yes, Ladd is for real. Jackets 3-0 Jackets. Merzlikins is starting Oilers, man. Oilers, man. 3-2 Jackets. No, not at all. The right to suck, yeah. Am I missing anybody? Parise is playing, yeah. Sorry about that, I just noticed that. Oh, 5-2 CBJ for H&R. By the way, if this means anything to you, Arizona Coyotes team total under 2.5. And Mercer, what did you have? 4-2 Jackets. Okay. It's Carter Hutton, right? That's the thing. It's Carter freaking Hutton. Okay. I say 4-0 Jackets. 4-0 Jackets. Okay, let's move on to a more interesting game because that is really not an interesting game at all. Okay. The Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning were all picked up in the Perlocopters and brought to Perlo's House of Spanking yesterday. So I would say just that alone should tell you that they should have a good game today. There's no better way to change your focus and get back on track than Perlo's House of Spanking. Perlo's House of Spanking, it's the best there, I said it. And while you're there, you can go to Chinky's House of Yoga, because they're right side by side to each other. You can go in the back. We have, on Tuesday nights, we have Perlo dance lessons. So we do we do all the various forms of Perlo dances and all that. It's great. CL is always there. CL is always there. It's never fails. Even during COVID, CL was there. Lauren, Tampa is playing the Red Wings with no Jacob Vrana. I'm pretty sure it'll be Nedeljkovic versus Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky probably wouldn't have played if they won the last game. Oh, he's not confirmed. Oh my gosh. Vasilevsky's not confirmed yet. It could be frickin' no way. Lauren. It could be Elliott. It could be Elliott. Knowing them, they'll play Elliott, and they'll play like a bag of... Lauren, 3-0 Bolts. Is it Elliott? You know that? On Daily Faceoff, it's not confirmed yet. But then again, Cooper never confirms his goaltenders till the last second. I forgot about that. Yeah. CL, 4-0 Bolts. No, 4-2 Bolts. It's Oilers man has 4-0 Bolts. Mercer, Tampa 6-2. You would think that they would just come out crushing it after that, right, Mercer? You would think, for sure. I didn't even look at I'm writing them all down here. I want to look at the lineups if they change the lineups at all. First, I'll look at Detroit's. No, I'll look at Tampa's first. After that terrible, who are they putting in? Palat, Point, Kucherov has always been. No, same lineup. Oh, the only thing they did is, I forgot about that. Zach Bogosian, who I'm not a big fan of anyways, is out. And Andre Schuster is getting his first game in a long time. Long time. When's the last time he played an NHL game? First game since 1918, when he played for Tampa Bay Lightning, actually. Has he only played for the Tampa Bay Lightning? I thought he played for Philadelphia for a little bit. No, he played for Anaheim 5 games in 2019. But it's been a while, and he's back at it again, and he's going to be playing tonight. I don't know. I still think Vasilevsky will play after that bad game last time. But besides that, everything's the same. Now, for Detroit, that should be interesting because I didn't mind Detroit this year until Jacob Vrana was out. And now I'm just like, boy. But Lucas Raymond's getting his first game tonight. That'll be interesting. With Larkin and Bertuzzi. And then Fabry. Wow, that's a small line. Holy crap. Robbie Fabry, Pius Suter, and Philippe Zadina. I think they got Pia Suter in at 5'11". I don't know. That seems generous. That is a small line though. They should be able to crush this lineup. Crush this lineup. De Kaiser, Hronek, Nick Leddy, Moritz Seider. I mean, he's going to be great, but he's just a kid. Yeah, they should just absolutely crush this lineup. Okay, I'll go 5-2 Bolts. And they better be freaking right. Like I'm actually putting them in as a pick again. Again. Everybody loves Raymond. That's right. Okay, next. What do we got? Kraken versus Preds. And I'm pretty sure Grubauer will be in again. Maybe not. They could go back and forth between Grubauer and Drigger. That's possible. Molten Bull has been confirmed. Molten Bull. Tristan Jarry has not been confirmed yet for the Penguins. Yeah, UC Saros and Philip Grubauer. Lauren. 3-2 Kraken. Oilers, man. Also 3-2 Kraken. Mercer. 2-1 Kraken. Okay, because I don't want to be, I was going to take that, but I'm going to go 2-1 Preds. I'm on the fence of whether it's going to be the Preds or the Kraken. I think either one could team. This is like a coin flip game. 4-3. Who was that? CL. Oh, he's the only guy thinking a high score. 4-3 Kraken. I'm the only one that's got the Preds. Let's look at if they changed any lineup stuff, injuries, what have you. Forsberg, Johansson, Duchesne, ugly. Toivonen, Granlund, Cunnin. Cousins, Glass, Tomasino. Good that Philippe Tomasino. That'll be fun to watch him play tonight. First round pick in 2019. Yakov, Colton, Sissons, and Tanner Jeannot. That line will probably do more than all the other ones, I would think. Josie's going to play with Carrier. Yeah, that's right. Washington did claim Chalowski. Ekholm is going to play with Myers. That'll be a nice shutdown line, I got to say. That's going to be a nice shutdown line. And Boriecki and Brian Benning is, that's not very nice. But then Juicy Saros, that's the thing. Juicy Saros ended last year like insane. No real big injuries. Oh, I just realized Dante Fabro did not make the opening night roster. Tomasino, yeah, Dante Fabro didn't make it. They're playing Matthew Benning over Dante Fabro. Cale Fleury's playing for Seattle? Oh, wow. Let me check that out. Schwartz, McCann, Eberle, Donato, Wenberg, Donskoy. That's a soft line, but they did score last time. Tanev, Geeky, Appleton, and Cole Lind is going to come in tonight with Riley Sheehan and Nathan Bastian. Yeah, Kale is with the Checkers. I don't think he made... Yeah, he didn't make it. Oh, my gosh. Vince Dunn has been put on... Already, Vince Dunn is on the bottom pair with Jeremy Lauzon. They're promoting Hayden Fleury, who had a great game. Probably the best game. Had a great game. He's playing with Giordano, Hayden Fleury. And Alexiak with Larson. Yarncroc is injured, I believe. Where is Yarncroc? I thought he was injured. Where is he? Marcus Johansson is injured. That's the reason why Cole Lind comes in. They had an option of bringing Barboulay in, but they didn't. They took Cole Lind instead. Oh, Yarncroc is non-roster for some reason. Oh, Yarncroc is having COVID issues. Yarncroc is in COVID protocol. Yeah, and Yarncroc was one of them. Anyways. Interesting. The starting goaltenders were confirmed? Did I even look at the starting goaltenders? Yeah, Philippe Grobauer and Saros. Okay, next, the last game, and then I'm out of here, guys. And I'll see you later on. I'll see you later on. Be watching. Be hovering over your laptops and computers. Because I'm going to come on later and we're going to do a channel surf live, I think. So... the frolic will be endless. No, Barboulay is not playing, Oilers, man. Vegas versus Kings. And I didn't get... What was Hockey News Reports? We got to put his in there. He had 4-1 Kraken. And what did he have for the Kings game? 3-2 Kings. I'm fading this game because I want to see what the Kings are look like. I think this is going to be a closer game than people think, but it could go anyway. This is one of those could go anyway games. If Vegas playing on top of their game, they're very tough to beat. But I think LA is going to have a strong year this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up for this game, but I'd like to get at least a period in to see what Dan O looks like. But let's look at how these lineups... I don't think Vegas would have changed anything on their lineup unless there were some injuries. Oh! There must be an injury. William Carrier and Janmark. They've got some guy named Jonas Ronberg playing tonight. And Keegan Colasar is playing on the third line. Who's the fourth line guy that got knocked out? Oh, Dylan Coughlin played forward last. That's right. They have him as a scratch. Jonas Ronberg is from Denmark, was a third-round pick. 2017, has never played in North America. He only had 13 points in 38 games in the AHL last year. And did he have lots of penalty minutes? Like, why would they be playing this guy? He must be like super fast or something, because he didn't even put up points in the Swedish league or anywhere. Weird. Peyton Krebs moves down to the fourth line with Jake Lecision. What's going on? Jake Lecision? He didn't play last game. Who the hell did they play in the... Maybe... Was it Kolasar? Yeah, Kolasar they played. So Jake Lecision is coming into the game. I know he was a relatively high draft pick in, 2017 as well. Yeah, he's never put up any points at all in AHL. Oh, that lineup's looking pretty thin there on the back. I'm good. I'm glad I looked at that. That's a pretty thin fourth line. You Oilers man will be there. Nice. Let me see what LA's putting out tonight. Arvidsson's playing with Kopitar and Brown, Iafallo, Dano, and Kempe. Vladimir Tkachuk or Kachev, who they've been talking about for a long time now, with Velarde and Arturs Kaliev. Kaliev's going to play on the third line. Granstrom, Anderson, Doughty, Bjornfurt, Waugh, that nondescript defense that plays really well together. And Cal Peterson's number one. And goaltender is going to be Peterson and Lehner, I imagine. You'd be Lehner back again, right? Yeah, Lehner is confirmed. So, what do we got? We got Lauren is 2-1 Knights. Oilers, man. 4-3 Knights. CL has got 3-2 Kings. And I'm going to go Kings too. I hate to do it, but I like 3-2 Kings as well. I'm not sure on that one though, because I mean that's a really tough game. That's like to me that's like a coin flip. Vegas could absolutely crush. Lehner looked really good against the Rangers. Really, really good. He's going to be tough to beat. But that's going to be a fun game to watch. I'll at least watch one period. Anyways, I guess that's my full 42. And I'm going to see all of you guys here in a little while anyway. So thanks for coming in, everybody. And I wish we could get everybody together. Sometimes we could have like 15 people in the chat easy if everybody came at one time. But that's my full 42. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at the same time. And then I'm going to see you tonight because you're all going to come in tonight, right? And we're going to kick some butt tonight, aren't we? We certainly are. Have a great day, everybody. Till tonight. Okay, bye. Yeah, Peyton's probably got his throat needs a rest. Take care, guys.